Hi my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. Now, I have not done one in a little while and I feel like doing another one right now, and that is a Q&A. I will be back with my questions. So I'm back. Now this is one of my phone cases, and it's got my old phone in it. So I am going to go straight in with my Q&As because, well, why not? Why not? So I'm again not going to mention any names. Oh, the reason why my hair's up is because it's a bit of a mess. I didn't really know what to do with it, so I've kind of just, chucked it up. But I've done the makeup. Not very good, but I've done it. So the first question is, how old are you? I think you look about 30. Now, I am 23 years old, and that's not too far away from 30, but it's quite a bit away from 30. Now, I'm sorry if I look older to some people, but someone a few weeks ago, they thought I looked 12. It was someone that I dated in the past, just said that I looked about 18, but he knew I wasn't. And we always had a good laugh and a joke. And we always had the same old joke that everything starts with a cup of tea. I thought that was funny. Anyway, but no, I'm 23 and I'm not 30. I don't think I look 30 myself. And the second question is, are you pregnant? No. I am not ready for kids. I don't know when I'm going to want kids, and the thought of having kids is just no. I mean, if I was pregnant, I would have announced it. See, this is what annoys me, is that I would have literally announced that I'm pregnant already, and I'd want to take you guys on that journey because it would mean a lot to me, and, well, yeah. I mean, I'm not ready for no kids. I want to be financially stable first. I don't think you're ever financially stable, but, you've got to have kids at some point, if you're wanting kids. I know some people that don't want kids, and that's also fine. But I do, but not yet. Hell no, sorry. I didn't mean to say it like that. The next question is, are you secretly married and not said anything? First of all, I'm not wanting to get married. Well, not yet. Maybe in the future. I've got a lot of stuff going on up here, and it's just not on my mind right now. And I'm sorry if you guys are assuming that I am secretly married and not said anything. For a start, I'm not wearing any rings. Like, I don't really wear rings on any hand. I've got my necklace and my earrings, but that's it. Got no other piercings. And yeah. The next question is, you've got a tattoo that's hidden on your back. Okay. You can't see all of my back, basically. I don't have tattoos, and I'm not sure I'm ever going to get any. Those that have known me for a long time will know I'm not really a massive fan of tattoos, but I'd get a wash-off one just as a tester, just to see if I like it. I always said I would always think about it, but every time I think about it, I'm just like, it's not for me. I was brought up in the kind of family that despises them, and I've had that kind of not drummed into me, but to the point where I don't know, I just won't get one. And the next question is, it's back to my age again, saying, are you actually 18, but you don't want us to know. I don't know why I would secretly be 18 and then lie and say I'm not. I really am 23, you know. I wouldn't lie about my age. I don't see the point in lying about my age. It's kind of a bit sad, you know. Talking of cups of tea, I enjoyed a nice cup of tea this morning. One sec. Sorry, I thought someone was gonna come in, so I've had to stop the video then come back. But I'm back now, my lovelies. I am back. And the next question is, how are you enjoying your isolation? Now, I have to tell you, I go out for an hour a day like you're meant to do. Sometimes a smidge longer. I mean, we've all got to walk home, haven't we, back from our walk? So, you know. But no, me and Dad are we're getting on, but, you know, we get on top of each other at times. And it's nice not to have my brother Ryan here, but at the same time, I do kind of miss him. And you didn't hear me say that. Those that know me and my brother will know that we have our differences, but we do get on sometimes. Only that much. No. Anyway, so yeah, I mean, I'm doing the best that I can do at the moment. I'm drinking more tea and coffee. I'm drinking a lot more because my doctor told me. Because I was talking about water with him. It just came up in conversation. I was saying, yeah, I don't really drink a lot. He says, well, how often do you drink? I said, well, sometimes I can go for a whole week and only have 3 drinks of water. And he was saying that, oh, that's really bad, you know, you need to drink more. And I'm just well, I don't really want to, but I have to listen to my doctor, and he's really good. I love him. He's always been as honest as he can. He's honest, and he's not afraid to hurt feelings. I mean, if I cried, I'm sure he'd give me a tissue, but he really looks after his patients, and he's the best doctor I feel that I've had personally, and he's my dad and brother's doctor as well. It just makes sense. Reminds me, because one of my exes that's a friend of mine, I say a friend of mine, haven't spoken to in a long time, one of his cousins has the same doctor. Kind of weird, but I found that out ages ago, and they complained about him, but I've got nothing bad to say, and I think he's really good, so. But anyway, the next question is really interesting. Before I read it out, I just want to say, I wish. Have you been to Disney? And if so, what was your favourite ride? Now, I've never been, and obviously I would love to go. I love my Disney. I love my Beauty and the Beast. Don't cry. Sorry, I love it. I found that the proper real castle that it was filmed in, it's in France. Not only can you go and visit, you can stay overnight, and I'm saving to do that because that's my dream place. And I'm sorry, I'm literally trying not to cry, but it's my dream place to go, and I can't not go. I want to try and save to go for about 2 or 3 weeks. I bet the harsh reality will say, you can only go for a day because you're broke. Please don't. No, I'll try my best to save. But with all this lockdown, getting a new job, especially with the lockdown, is even harder. But, you know, I've had experience in a hotel. Finding a new one shouldn't be too difficult. When all this is over, which I hope it's soon, because to get back out there and go back to work, it would stop me from feeling bloody bored, because I've been starting to feel quite bored, and I don't like it, you know? I go and see an elderly lady that I go and chat with for a bit, and I see if she needs any shopping or needs anything. You know, she lives round the corner from me, which is great. I don't have to go too far, but she's widowed, and she gets really lonely, and she likes in having my company, and she chats with her neighbours, but they stay out there for a couple of minutes, then they're in again. She doesn't see them for hours or the next day or the next couple of days. And I was going to see her today, but I helped Dad instead. So I'll probably try and pop in Monday. I let her have weekends to herself, because sometimes her son will come and take her shopping. But where he's going to London for a bit, she's not going to really have him around. So I said that if she needs anything whilst he's not going to be around for a bit, I've offered my services to go and help her. And I just think, let's just be nice and help someone. It's because what it was, I was really bored and had to bloody get out the house, and I walked the long way round to Tesco, my local Tesco, and she stood outside her house and she waved and said hi, and well, I'm not rude, I said it back, and we started talking, and that's just how it happened. And she's a lovely lady, and she is just good company too. And she makes more sense than some people my age who think that they're a good generation. But we're not. We're not the best generation. Some of us have messed a few things up. Anyway, I'm not here to talk about millennials and our generation and who's good and who's not. That's not the point of this video. It's a Q&A, and I've gone off the subject as I normally do. Why can't I speak today? I've actually one of my videos, I actually had my first 2 comments on a YouTube video that I've not had before, and I thought YouTube turned the comments off, but it didn't. I don't know what was going on, but I'm starting to get comments now, and I want to thank you guys so much for your comments. I don't care if they're good or bad or trying to help me out at the moment. I just appreciate that I've got comments. I don't care that it's 2. It's great. I honestly, it means a lot, and I will try my best to like your comments and reply back. I have replied back to your comments, and I have liked them, so I want to try and reply to as many as I can. Since there's a lockdown, I have time to do so. So I'm really happy about that. Do you know, guys, if YouTube turns into full time, I'd be really happy. Because I've got a cooking channel, but I barely go on there and do anything. So I need to do that more often, because I do a lot of cooking. Those who follow me on Instagram will see there's a lot of pictures of food that I put up, because I'm obsessed. Anyway, the next question is, do you actually like to cook, or do you take pictures of someone else's food or get it from Google Images? Okay, this kind of annoyed me. Not offended, well, kind of. It has actually really annoyed me. I'll tell you why. Because those that actually know me personally will know I love to cook. I love to bake. I've got my own baking cupboard. There's a picture of it on Instagram. If you go down far enough, you keep going up and up, and you'll find it. It's near the beginning when I first started Instagram. But those that know me will know I love to cook. And none of the pictures of food that's on my Instagram is from Google Images. It's all... none of it looks that good. So it can't be Google Images. Some of the dishes Dad's made, if you read and look properly, you'll see that I will say, thank you, Dad, for making this, or he made this, or... I don't understand why people would think that I don't actually cook. They're all from Google. I mean, They're not. If they were really that good, and I found my pictures on Google Images, I think I'd be really happy. I don't know. But anyway, I can cook. I'm not amazing. I'm still learning, but I have so many recipe books. I will, show you next time I do a video that not only do I like to cook, here's proof that I like to follow different recipes. One of my favourite chefs is Jamie Oliver. I am obsessed. I can really relate. And you can see that he's passionate, I will do a video where I talk about who my favourite chefs are, why I love them, and who I don't like and why I don't like. Well, not them as a person, but what they do and how they do it and blah blah blah. My video on who my favourite YouTubers are and why I like them will be coming soon. I'm not doing it yet because I actually want to plan it properly and not just press play and start. I want it to be planned properly because there's a lot that's going into that video. So the next question is, who are my favourite YouTubers? And like I say, that's going to be in a separate video. I'm not answering it, but those who know me really well will know who I watch every single day at 5 p.m. Yes, those who know who I'm talking about will know. So 5 p.m. today, their video will be uploaded and I'm so excited. I love them so much. And how the two parents raise the kids is how I want to raise mine when I have some. Which is not yet, because I've already said I don't want any yet, so... Right, I'll say a couple more, because I have a couple more. The next question is your hair dyed? No, it's my natural colour. I have dyed it in the past. Literally, I have. I've gone blonde before. I've gone mahogany more than once. And a darker brown. But no, I regret doing the blonde because it literally just ruined my hair to the point where it got so thin and so horrible. I looked like something I wasn't. Which I'm not saying in case I get into trouble because of something I got called when I did try blonde. But no, I'm back to my natural hair and I really try my best to look after it now. I look after it in a way that's been recommended by lots of different hairdressers. My main hairdresser are the ones that I've spoken to. I've watched loads and loads and loads of YouTube tutorials. I really think that I'm really looking after my hair. It's only a mess at the moment because I just haven't styled it apart from just putting it up. I normally have it down in my videos, but I couldn't be bothered today, So, if you want a full video on me explaining how best to look after your hair, then let me know in the comments and I can make it happen. And I can do a video which showing you how to do it. But obviously I'll be in the shower, so I have to be appropriate because, can't be naked, can you? Obviously, and I'm not going to do that anyway. Anyway, I've got loads of video ideas. It's just putting them into action and making them happen. It's not easy. I'm still trying to learn how to edit my videos because I know some of them have been like 40 minutes long and I've had to cut them down because it's just... I've got better, faster internet now, by the way, guys. Those who have complained about my internet won't need to anymore. Those who have been here and... New internet, yay! Anyway, before I answer the next question, I just want to say... Wow. Just wow. So the next question is, do you eat a lot of junk food? Because it looks like you do. Right, okay, I need to stamp this out now. I like the odd unhealthy food, but where I'm, I've been on, I say a chef, I'm still learning at home, but where I love to cook really good, healthy food, I'm normally so against, like, fast food, but on the very, 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 very rare occasion, I'll say, yeah, I'll have a burger from McDonald's or, especially if I'm on a budget and it's all I can afford at the time. You gotta have what you can afford, And there's no harm on the odd one. But I don't think, it's fair to say that it looks like I have junk food all the time. I do need to lose a bit of weight. But you know what? All this walking every day, I'll slowly get there and I'm not rushing. You only live once and I don't feel there's any rush to do something. But I'm trying to do daily exercise workouts with a fitness instructor on YouTube that I follow. But I keep not giving up, but they do get me out of breath. But I really try, and I really want to lose weight for myself, not for anyone else, and not because someone says, "Oh, you need to lose weight." It's because I actually genuinely want to, because I had a really slim body, and I want it back. I don't mind what I am. I just don't want to be bigger because, well, it's not the prettiest. But then I don't think I'm very pretty. But then I have days where I think I'm really pretty, so it depends on my mood. I will answer one more and then end because I'm running out of battery. It's just said to me that I'm low on battery and it's like, I gotta make this quick. So the next question is, do you have any sisters? And the answer is no. I say I wish. It's bad enough having one sibling that doesn't mind nutting, that I still love to bits, okay? But anyway, I am going to love you all so much and leave you. Go downstairs and make a coffee, because what it is, I have my tea in the mornings, and then once I've had my tea and I feel kind of refreshed and woken up, I can throughout the day have a coffee. So, if you guys want another Q&A, then I can do a Q&A Friday. Every Friday do a Q&A. To be honest, that's probably not a bad idea. At least I know every Friday there'll be a video uploading. That's good. Anyway, I'm going to be off skis. And I will see you all in the next video. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Bye.